Well, look, Christine, it's a register which has to be published. Under old legislation, it had to be published every 4 years, and this year was the due date. But it was decided that to make it better, more living register, and we've published a register now, and it's a register which will remain open all the time up until 5 days before an election. And in fact, there are provisions for emergency voting up until the day of the elections.
Well, Mr. Martinez, perhaps we shouldn't be saying that they can register so last minute, but important that they do register. They can't just assume that because they were on the register last time that they have to do nothing.
Yes, that is very, very important. Persons must not, and I must stress, must not take for granted that because they were on the 2015 register of electors, they do not have it to do anything. Once they receive the canvas form at home, they have to resubmit that form to us either in the usual traditional way by sending it to us via post, or the new method, which is electronically signing it and sending it to us via the internet.
Well, let's talk about that new method. What do you need to sign on, and how secure is the system?
Well, it's very, very secure. We're using two-factor authentication, which is exactly the same type of authentication which is used by all banks. If you have an account with one of the banks in Gibraltar, I'm sure you notice that every time you have some type of transactions, they'll send you a PIN code which you have to put into your account in order for that transaction to go through. So it is very, very secure.
So basically you need a new ID card.
They do. And this service is only available to persons who are in possession of a valid EID card. If you don't have a valid EID card, you know, the new ones that were issued, then I'm afraid you can't partake of this service.
Well, you said that you want to enfranchise as many people as possible. New ways of voting too, 4 different options.
That's right. This year we've introduced the new option of proxy voting, which was available before at the last Brexit referendum and at the European elections. So if you have 4 options, the normal vote, you go down to the polling station and vote. Postal, if you're away from Gibraltar on holiday. Proxy, you nominate somebody to vote on your behalf. Or absentee if you are incapacitated at home or you're in hospital.
Well, the Chief Minister told GBC that elections wouldn't take place till much later on in the year, but we all know that a week is a very long time in politics. So if he were to call an early election for whatever reason, perhaps so that people don't feel the Brexit pinch, for example, would you be ready?
Of course, yes, for sure.